away for a couple of weeks, so let's crack out with some more cooking. So tonight we're going to have a Spanish chicken dish. It's so-called Spanish just purely because I'm putting in some chorizo and some paprika. But the chorizo you can leave out if you don't like it. Now I'm just going to very quickly, I've got a smoking hot pan here, and I'm just going to brown up some chicken thighs. Now I've taken the skin off them, but you can leave it on if you prefer, and I've left the bones in. So I've got 8, so about 2 per person. So we just get these on, if it comes off my fork. Now I can actually turn the heat off in these because I'm not wanting them to cook at all here. We're just wanting them to get a little bit of colour, just so your dinner's maybe not quite so pilly-wally looking at the end. So just turn the heat off on that, and then it's a 1-pot casserole. So I'm just using half a chorizo, just nice and cheap out of Lidl. Skinned it. Just pulling off, it's like a membrane. If you just pull off the membrane, it just stops it being quite so tough. So I've literally just chopped it into chunks, round chunks, into your casserole. 2 largish onions, just sliced, already in. 4 or 5 mushrooms, also sliced. Some tomatoes. Now, just a couple of ordinary salad, big tomatoes, it'll do fine. I'm just using cherry, it's what I had, so probably about 6 or 7. A handful of parsley. I'm using fresh because, as you know already, if I've got any left over, which I do here, I'll pop that in a wee pot. And like last year, it kept me going all summer. So that was good. It's actually coming again this year. Not using it today because it's seeding, so I'm letting it do its natural stuff. 3 bay leaves and a handful of parsley. We're wanting some flavours. So just a couple of teaspoons of the vegetable stock if you use it, or 2 chicken stock cubes if you want. Quite a small teaspoon, so I'll just put a couple of more in. Now just again a wee reminder, I use this for my vegetable seasoning because it's got 11 vegetables in it, and as you can see maybe from the bottom, I mean you can actually see the carrots and things at the bottom there, so you know, I mean you know that you're getting some goodness into your dish even if it is only through stock. 2 teaspoons of garlic, and I've gone and forgotten my wooden spoon, Kenny, but never mind. And a couple of teaspoons. Now I'm using hot paprika because I don't mind things hot, but just ordinary paprika if you don't like it hot. 2 teaspoons of paprika, just a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and a good squash. I'm using just ordinary lemon juice out a bottle, but the equivalent of a whole lemon. So a good old squash in here. I'm serving this with rice tonight, so it's just a nice easy dinner. A 1/4 pint of water, and I'll just get a spoon, give it a quick mix through, and then pop my chicken in. And that is as simple as this is needing to be. It's going in the oven for 45 minutes to an hour. Come and check it after about half an hour. See, these have just put a little bit of colour on. It's not needing to be too much, but just a little bit, just to stop it looking peely-wally white there. Just a little, ever so slightly coloured. Now, I was just about to say there, come back and check it after about 40 minutes. Some people prefer to give their chicken quite a while, especially when it's on the bone, so say an hour. Check it after 40-45 minutes, give it a stir up, and if you think it needs a little bit more water, put it in. Alternatively, if you think it's too dry, put a little bit more water in. Just give this another mix through, and then into the oven, and that's as simple as tonight's dinner is going to be. So I'll come back later and serve it up. Bye! Okay, just before I actually serve this, I'm going to have, we always watch back what we'd just done, and I'd said the same thing twice, so that was a bit daft. What I'd actually really meant to say was, when you're checking it after the 40 minutes, if you think that there's too much liquid in it, take the lid off for the last 20 minutes. You're not needing to add liquid twice like I just instructed you to do, but never mind. Also, gas mark 4, 180 degrees centigrade, Fahrenheit 375. I think I've covered everything I forgot the last time. So what happens when you go away for 2 weeks? Forget what you're doing. The other thing I've done is I've just added a teaspoon of turmeric to my rice. Literally just to give your dinner a little bit of colour. Because otherwise it might just have been a little bit peely-wally. I'll just try and position it out a little bit. Now, if when you come through and you think this was still too watery or anything, just add a tiny wee bit of corn flour, some watered down corn flour, and that'll thicken it up just nicely. And then just a good dollop of chicken in the middle. Get some of the tomatoes on the top there for colour. This will be mine, I'll only take one wee bit chicken. But there we go. Nice and simple Spanish chicken. As always, hope you give it a try. Let me know how you get on. And if you do need to check for the ingredients and the written down recipe, you will find it in the orkneynews.scot. Find us, give us a wee follow on YouTube and leave us feedback. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!